take off my nerves, right inside.
take off my mask to hide. Alright. Welcome, everyone, to the stream. I gotta turn down my headphones a tad bit. But, yeah! It's a little too weird for my... There we go. Alright. Have the day off, so you know that what that means. Time for streaming, even though I have to fucking work on my Devil May Cry 5 video. Really need to get a chair that doesn't squeak. But how is everyone in the chat today? Well, for me, I'm good. I'm good. Until I found out apparently ADHD is a stream tag. And as someone with ADHD, I have to ask, why? It's just one of the weirdest things ever. Because I don't... people use it. More power to them. But I don't think I would ever tag ADHD. Tag the stream as ADHD. It's not laughable. It's just more confusing. And the only reason why I am laughing is just... I'm just that bit confused by it. But hey, people have their reasons for tagging their streams as that. So I'm not gonna fucking pry into it. But yeah, it's finally time for a new stream, because Nocturne will definitely take a bit, and I don't want to overload you with Nocturne, especially since fucking hell, how long is it to beat Nocturne again? How long to beat SMT Nocturne? Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. 49 hours. But it's just... And I still have to do all the Persona games. I got done with 4. I'm still going through 3. And 3 is about, on average, like 80 hours. Plus 29 more hours for the answer. And let me tell you something about the piece of shit that's known as the answer. It should not be 29 hours. At most, it should be a movie. That's really it. It's just it is way too long. But we got Strikers, that's about 35 and a half hours. Persona 5 is 97. Fucking hell. Q 60, Q2 49. The original, at least its remake, is 32. Innocent Sin 35. What have I gotten myself into? Eternal Punishment 51. At least the spin-offs are shorter. That's all I have to worry about. Hold on a tick. The original Revelations Persona is a hour and a half shorter than its PSP remake. Yeah, it's technically a remake. What the hell? I mean, I guess you can blame that on the Snow Queen quest, which... that is something I am not looking forward to. I actually don't like the idea of the Snow Queen quest. It's not anything bad. But it's just, I've watched a Let's Play of the Snow Queen quest. Ignore that background. I have to have my dog with me, or else she'll bug everyone downstairs. But I watched a Let's Play, and all except for, I want to say, Kronos Tower is timed. I don't like time limits to dungeons. It's not one thing I particularly like, but you gotta deal with it. But hey, let me turn on the gamepad because yes, it is finally time for me to play a PC game. And no, I will not be joining the PC Master Race. Thank you very much. I'm a Switch gamer. I'm not kidding. Even with all of Nintendo's major fuck-ups, I don't know. I just like Nintendo. Like, I fucking love the GameCube. One of the best systems they've ever made, in my opinion. And with the GameCube I bought like a couple of years back, I will I will pay no matter how much it costs to keep that thing running. I don't care about Dolphin. I had to use the Dolphin because, you know, GameCube is now considered retro. And you know what that means with retro titles. They tend to be a tad bit, you know, expensive. So, yeah, I had to use it for my Luigi's Mansion video. Which I really am kicking myself for not getting Luigi's Mansion as a kid. It really is a fun game. But I need to get 3 because I think because I do want to, even though I don't really like the month of October or Halloween. Like seriously, the only good thing about Halloween is that my friend Endless Sketch was born. I'm not kidding. She's here on Twitch. If you haven't fucking followed her, just make sure you fucking follow her. You know, in fact, she ain't streaming right now, and this ain't a raid. Actually, nah, that's probably gonna cause like troubles because I think people are gonna treat it as a raid out of context. But yeah, again, just give her a follow. But it's just no, I just don't like October. I don't like Halloween. Part of that's because of the movie series Saw, which is really the only thing I'm actually terrified of. It's not for the contents of the movies themselves. Like, I know the basic premise. Random guy kidnaps people, puts them through torturous stuff. Like, I know the whole entire plot to Saw 1, and it's like, I don't know, like, the dumbest thing ever. It really paints Jigsaw as a petty person than anything else, especially since it's only, from my understanding, only the doctor and janitor he kidnapped. I'm sitting here listening to some of my friends talk about it, and I'm thinking, are there no nurses at the hospital this fucker was at? Like, I don't know. And apparently they were ignoring him because the reasons, because he was actually awake. I don't know. Like, it's only that puppet that scares the shit out of me. Other than that, I think I'll be fine. But it's just hearing more about Saw makes me not even want to try and get over my fear. But then again, I do not like horror movies. Like my oldest sister, she's shocked I like horror games. But the biggest reason why I do not like horror movies is because there's some weird detachment from everything. Like, I can get invested in horror games because I am the one who has to go down in the basement. All right? And it's weird because it's just people find them scary. Like Insidious, I heard that was a pretty good movie. Caught the tail end of it. It probably would have helped if I stuck around with it a little more. But I'm just sitting there watching it, and I'm like, how the fuck is this supposed to be scary? And then just, I don't know. Dude got his kid out of the fucking shadow realm. Like, you know, that's the only comparison I can fucking give it. And then he gets possessed by a demon that this one spiritual lady figures out at the end, takes a picture, boom, reveals that the demon's actually him. Let me take the control off because this is becoming more of a rant. And then I watched remake of Omen with my father and his wife. Now, his wife had to go and do something, so it's just me and my father watching it. And I'm sitting here thinking, wow, the American Dad parody episode. Let me turn down the sensitivity on my mic. Oh shit, I think. Okay. I think that's a tad bit. Ooh, oh shit. No, that is somehow worse. Hello. Oh, fuck my life. Pop. Hello. Okay, good. That's 10 times better. I'm not used to my Blue Yeti, even though I had it for a good couple of months. But anyways, Omen I could not get into this shit. And again, the biggest reason why, and I really do mean this, you cannot make kids scary. Like you fucking cannot do that. Because they're kids. And especially not this little shit. I mean, okay, if you haven't seen the movie Omen, the main character, his wife gives birth to the Antichrist, and, well, he doesn't want to believe it, and, well, he finds the hour of the beast on the kid's head, and so now he has to take the kid out by using special daggers. Now, he's close in doing this, but he gets shot dead. Let me tell you why this doesn't work. The kid does jack shit. The only thing this kid does, and he barely does this, is cause natural disasters. And I'm pretty sure it's just more bad luck. Like this one camera dude who sticks with the main character gets his head lobbed off because of a sign, like a literal sign, not. And it's like, no, just this is idiotic. I just can't take it seriously. The only horror series I have a slight interest is Nightmare on Elm, but that's only because of the whole dream thing. But it's just no. It's Omen is idiotic. Any other horror movie I try to watch is stupid. Like the very first horror movie I decided to watch on my own volition was Uzumaki. And I feel so bad for Ito Junji. It's just, I think the manga was like halfway through, and some movie studio in Japan was like, you know what? We need to make this into a movie. And it's worse is worse than fucking Netflix Cowboy Bebop and Dragon Ball Evolution combined. That's how bad it is. Like they fucking use CGI to make this one dude who's saying, "Oh, I can make spirals on my own," and start spinning his eyes. It looks like he's a fucking frog. And for whatever reason, they decided to adapt. I don't know why I have my arm out. You can't see. I don't have any hand trackers, which I don't think I'll ever use. But hey, you never know. But I shit you not. It makes him look like a damn. No, that I already said my piece on that. Fucking hell. Okay, well, I was going to say, I shit you not. They adapted the hair chapter. If you don't know, this one schoolgirl, her hair gets like cursed by the spiral curse. That's why it's called Uzumaki, because Uzumaki can translate into spiral. And all the fucking thing wants to do is be seen. I'm misremembering the manga. Like, I don't think it can be cut or anything like that. And it's like, why is this supposed to be intimidating? Like, is it gonna kill someone? Like the only way I can see this being actually intimidating if it was like that one Treehouse of Horror thing in The Simpsons where the character Snake got executed, and his hair was used as a transplant on Homer, and because, well, Bart is the one who was one of the 3 people who got Snake in jail in the first place, including the whole execution stuff. He comes back from the grave through the hair, takes over Homer's body, and starts killing everyone who witnessed the crime. Seriously, I just don't understand horror movies, like, at all. I don't know. I just prefer sticking with the horror games, which I slightly almost forget I'm supposed to be streaming one right now. But it's just I can't understand them. Though I'll tell you what, I'm actually surprisingly, even though I already I said my piece on Saw, I actually really love Elevator. I think it's a fantastic game show. I hate that the second season didn't fully air, and I hate that it got canceled for its 3rd season. It's bullshit. It was a fantastic game show. If you haven't heard of it, it's a horror game show. I'll just explain as the season 3 rules. A team of 3 is riding on this elevator dubbed the Elevator. And it's kind of like Legends of the Hidden Temple. The hosts, the Twisted Sisters, I don't know their actual name, so I do apologize for that. They will give the... I'll just go full in on the whole Legends of the Hidden Temple thing. They'll give the legend of the day, and on each level, they will explain what they have to do. And one of them was like in episode 1, you have to match the items to the graves, since it was about an undertaker. So, and this was like way back when people were buried with like strings. So if you were actually alive, you could ring the bell and get dug up. So the contestant had to go to each item, ring the bell, and find the matching bell. So, like, if one bell rang the, just rang the note A, he has to find the other bell that will also be tuned to the note A. Yeah, I think I'm using my musical terms right. And, like, halfway through, they will mess with him, playing different bells that will, obviously ring different notes, like G and all that crap. And another episode, contestant had to clear off a whole bunch of pie tins to figure out which order ticket to take. Another episode, they had to literally escape from a straitjacket. And you can't just complete the challenge. Once you make it to the challenge, you have, like, sometimes it's 8 minutes, I think sometimes it's 10 minutes. You have that time to not only complete the challenge, but to make it back to the elevator. And I found it cool. I actually wanted to go on the game show with some of my friends, but again, season 3 got canceled, you jackasses. But it looked fun, and if you're wondering what happens if they don't complete the challenge, well, they die, in a lack of better terms. Like, to go back to the whole pie dish example, the ticket the contestant had to take was a ticket with her name on it, because the pie canisters, all of them would say the name you need to take is yours. But she grabbed a random ticket, and it would have been cool if I think it would have been cool if it was the ticket that, if it was the ticket with her name on it, and she ran back to the elevator. But no, since she grabbed the wrong ticket, the time may have been still ticking, but the killer of the day cut her off and eliminated her from the game. Now in season 1, that's it. You're done. And as soon as the episode's done filming, that's when you reunite with your teammates. Now in season 2, there was a team of 4, but before you even got into the elevator, one of the contestants had to be, well, taken away and put into the infernal chamber, which is in season 2 the last area. In season 1 it was the labyrinth. It's different because the labyrinth is just a combination of chambers that you had to run through. The infernal chamber was just one hallway with the 7 deadly sins labeled on them, and if you completed each of the previous challenges, the corresponding sin will be taken off the board, meaning you won't have to do that. And so, let me fix that. There we go. So pretty much, when the contestant is eliminated, they'll join the teammate who was eliminated before the actual show kicks off in the infernal chamber. And you know what? If Elevator comes back, I really do want to be the host of it. Mainly because I want to be in the elevator with them. And be like the whole calm and collected, because they do scare the contestants sometimes with all going black and then just a random, like putting the killer of the day in there. I think it would be cool for me to just sit there, have my little Mr. Burns excellent thing. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, with the hand together with the fingers like tapping along, you know. And then it cutting to black, the contestants freaking the fuck out, and then boom, the killer, and I'm just sitting there all calmly. And I also just want to like, if they do this again, I think that would be a cool idea, but they need to get identical twins to be the host and have one, like, they have to dress exactly the same, they have to literally look exactly the same for the shooting, have one of them in the elevator and the other one waiting at each individual challenge, so they can explain the challenge in, like, physically in the challenge, and then catch them off guard with the whole starting the game. Like, the way I would do it is, like, I will walk, like, after I'm done explaining, I'll walk up to the contestant, have my hand on their shoulder, and say, oh, by the way, your time starts now. And I just walk off. I don't know. I think that'll be a cool idea. And I have no clue why I'm dropping frames. Alright, Huh. So weird. I think it's still good. No, it looks like I deleted it. Oh well. Is it bad looking on Twitch? Because it may just stop the stream real quick and reset my Wi-Fi if it's really bad. Well, not my Wi-Fi per se, but my whatchamacallit. Why the fuck won't it play on my phone? There we go. Oh, fuck yeah, that is bad. Alright. Alright, so this part will still be uploaded to YouTube. However, I gotta stop the stream real quick and fix up the, hopefully this will fix things up.